Uh, Good afternoon, viewers out there. It is a beautiful sunny afternoon here in Uganda, and still I'm talking about the thing that has been into the media, the murder of our brother George Floyd in United States. But as they say that there comes a time when silence is a betrayal. I think the context has really changed. In Uganda and most states on the African continent, it's no longer silence, but our reaction has really betrayed us. Going specific, here in Uganda, on 22nd May 2020, these are the news that was a headline in Daily Monitor. 4 people were shot and killed in Noya district. It is alleged that they attacked the UPDF soldiers who had camped on their ancestral land. They were killed. On 8th of April, in Guru, a police officer kicked a pan of boiling oil over Lango Joyce. I think she's here, we can even see her. This is Joyce, you see? They kicked a pan of boiling oil over her chest. We see on 19th of April, a border rider was shot dead. That was Wilbur Kawonawa was shot and killed. We see on 12th of April, an LDU recruit shot dead and injured others in Kwen district. The one who was killed was Alfred Mwanga. We see on 27th of March, 2 border were shot for violating the restrictions in Mukono district. On 8th of May, Musasizi Francis in Masaka was shot dead, and a pregnant mother was killed with an unborn baby, and many more. But we see this, and like page per page in the newspaper, but we see all these things and we know them, we know them, and they happen in our own country. But what do we do? Yesterday I was talking about the reaction from even Ugandan government officials reacting, against the excessive force while they are pinning down that gentleman. But these are our own brothers, immediate brothers and sisters who have died. And I've just mentioned a few names. But we see them in the newspaper, we turn on 2 pages, we put that newspaper down. Even online, we just click and continue. But things have happened at a distance. Then that's when we are showing solidarity and we are against the killing. So I ask myself, do Black lives matter only in the United States, not even in our country? Black lives, all lives matter, and Black lives matter everywhere on this continent. Life is life. Because even if you're white, even if you're black, we have blood, and all our blood is same color. So Black Lives Matter everywhere. And if you're to check, I've been reading about this research that homicide is a devastating plague in black communities. Blacks kill their own blacks. Like, that's what is happening in our country. And to the greatest disappointment, those who are supposed to secure and protect our lives, these are the same people taking our lives. Like, a lot happened even in the lockdown, where we were trying to contain the virus. The virus hasn't killed anyone. In Uganda, we don't have any death registered due to COVID, but we have many deaths that have happened where you find security operatives have killed our fellow Ugandans. So many continue to struggle, like when it happens in the white communities. Like, many continue to struggle to give a balanced and a positive picture of black life in America. So the truth is, there are some black folks who do also bad things. So, which is also happening on our continent, in our country, in our communities. And we don't stand up to talk about them. We don't stand to talk about them, against them, So we are almost taking it as a status quo, like it is normal. If a police officer shoots an ordinary citizen, it is normal. Time will pass and we'll take things normal. But should it be like that? Because every life matters. Every life matters. And we see a lot of pressure comes in when the so-called elites, so that's when you see footages are being brought. But when Chayine Daniel was shot dead, when this girl was knocked dead by the police car, the shortages were nowhere to be seen. And we don't know. When the over 100 people were killed in Kasese, we don't know. We don't see any justice. So should it be like that? So my point that I'm trying to drive at home is, we are no longer silent about these matters, but we've become so much silent on matters really affect us as people, especially in Uganda. These atrocities have been happening, killing people. But we can't stand up on social solidarity to demand for justice, to demand for accountability for that lost life in Uganda. But we are here strongly participating in the campaign of All Black Lives Matter when we lost when we lost George Floyd. I think to change, and we give due attention to issues that really affect us as people. Not watching at a distance, but giving really critical attention. Black lives matter everywhere, not only in the United States. And when it comes to us, it should really haunt us. We should be really grieved to see that at least we demand for justice, for the accountability for the lost life. Victims get justice, and those who have victimized, the law works upon them. I thank you very much. I think it is high time we changed how the face we give to critical issues, especially in our country, Uganda, and we give them the right attention, because it is you you and me who are responsible to change this, to see that we are in an environment that every human being gets a dignified life. It is not meant for a few individuals, because this country is for us all and Africa at large. Thank you very much. I remain Robert Asimwe. Speak and save. Silence is the worst danger.